Zultys has unified all of its communications tools for the end user through its MXIE desktop client. MXIE is our CTI, our presence and communications client. MXIE incorporates all of Zultys' functions into one easy-to-use tool. Not only is it a presence tool that lets you see the status of anyone in your company directory, it gives you a powerful one-click ability. With MXIE, one click you can call using the built-in soft phone or any phone that can be bound to MXIE, send a fax, an email, a voicemail, open a secure chat session, and launch an interactive web conference session. Let's walk through how MXIE works. It's an intuitive layout. Your everyday command functions are on the top bar, and your daily contacts list or buddy list is on the right-hand side for easy access. On the top line, we have menu options for conference call, web conference, call, IM, disconnect, hold, transfer, view your voice and fax logs, your address book, your call logs, and park a call. Right below that, we have our presence lights. This indicator panel here lets you choose the presence that you wish to display to others in your company. You available, you working, at lunch, busy, and so forth. You can also display additional information through MXIE presence notes in this window. Here, for example, it says back at 2 p.m. That's displayed as an extra note to others in your company. On the right-hand side, you can see the buddies list of frequently contacted people within your company directory. To add people to your buddy list, just open your company directory. Here you can see the status of everyone in the company across your whole organization, no matter where they are, in the same building or in a building on the other side of the planet. Just to add a person to your buddy list, just select them, drag and drop onto your buddy list. It'll automatically populate on your right-hand toolbar. Very simple. So that's MXIE at a high level. Let's walk through the main features of MXIE one at a time. To contact anyone in your buddies list, just right-click on their name. Zultys' MXIE has a simple one-click-to-contact feature built into all of its functions. A menu pop gives you a range of contact options. Make a call, send an instant message, conference call, email, voicemail, send a fax, and so forth. Very straightforward. MXIE provides secure chat across your company directory. Let's see how to do an IM session. To launch a secure chat session, just right-click on the person's name in your buddy list or address book and select Send an IM to start typing. Now you could also double-click on the name in your entry book and address book and also start typing. As you can see, I could have multiple chat sessions going at the same time. Now I could also bring all these people together into one single group session using the append option. This lets me bring many people together into one session. As you can see, now I have 3 or 4 people in this one chat session. Of course, you can save your chat session for later reference. If you want outside chat access to Yahoo, Google, and so forth, your administrator can enable this in MXIE. Of course, MXIE controls all your calling functions, which is key for any unified communications system. Let's say I wanted to call Bob, for example, and right now I'm bound to my soft phone. To make a phone call, I simply go to the person I want to contact in my company directory, my buddy list, select the number I wish, and it'll start ringing. Here you can see that I've got a number of options on the system here. I can call record this entire conversation, and this will save the call as a WAV file that I can store, forward, or send to somebody else. I can transfer the call, I can park it, I can put on hold, of course disconnect. You see another feature here called Call Attached Data, which lets me insert wrap-up codes, account codes, and other types of notes right into the call log. So as soon as this call is done, I can send this entire data set to another person for additional action. Now down here you can see that I'm bound right now to my soft phone, my internal phone, but I could just as easily bind to another phone. Here I'm going to change MXIE over to be tapped or designated to be functioning through a desktop phone. This means that for all calls, this desktop phone will ring for all my MXIE functions. I could just as easily designate that to be a cell phone, a home phone, or any type of phone that's got a direct dial number. MXIE is also fully integrated with Outlook and Exchange, so you can open your address book in Outlook, and again dial directly from that address book, send an email, fax, and so forth. Here, for example, I can open up my company directory and then change over to my Outlook contacts, and I could call directly from there. Using MXIE, you can contact anyone in your Outlook or Exchange address book with one simple click. There's another great feature in MXIE called Screen Dial that lets you call any number from any application that displays a number on your screen. What this does is it lets you highlight a number on your screen from any application, use a hotkey function, and it'll dial that number right through MXIE. Here, for example, I'm calling Bob's extension internal to the company. Now, it could just as easily be any type of application. It could be a website. For example, here I can call the Zultys main office number, highlight it, use that hotkey function, and I'm dialing. So I could actually contact anybody from any record. It could be a electronic health record for a patient reminder. It could be somebody calling out of a CRM, Word, Excel document, or anything else you'd need. It's a very versatile feature that really improves front office and contact center efficiency. So now we've used MXIE to call others, but what happens when somebody else calls you? MXIE is configured so that whenever there's an incoming call, you'll get a screen pop on your desktop. If I have that number in the address book, and the person's name or number would appear. I can choose to answer the call, I can choose to transfer it, or roll it right to voicemail. For example, if I determine this call actually should be handled by Manny, I can just drag it, grab it, and drag it right onto him. And now Manny can handle that call. It's much more efficient than letting me answer it and then deal with the person and do a whole call transfer process. It just saves a lot of time. It's very efficient. MXIE also has visual voicemail that makes checking on your calls a breeze. Here I can call up my voicemail log. Here you can see all the calls I've received in chronological order. These are actually stored on the system as a WAV file, so it gives you a lot of options. I can click on this call, for example. I can play it. I can play it via any other type of device I need to, save it, forward it, reply right back to it, and so forth. I can actually forward to somebody or again do the drag and drop. For example, I think that this call from Bob is actually better handled again by Manny. I can drag it and drop it, and it transfers directly to him. Of course, there's a full contact log of all calls made through the system. I can call this log up. You can see all the calls run through the system. Simple right-click command gives me a range of options. I can call that number back. I can copy it. I can actually also here again call attached data, which gives me those wrap-up codes and account codes that are so useful for contact center and front office use. MXIE also fully integrates with fax, voicemail, conference calling, email, and web conferencing. And the same basic process holds for all of MXIE's basic functions. Everything's a right-click to contact. So for example, to send a fax, I just choose the contact I want out of my buddies list, or it could be my corporate directory. Choose send a fax, and up pops the Zultys fax wizard. I would browse to the file I want and attach it and send it. Now it goes as an image file, and since it's sent as an image file, it's also saved up in my voicemail log, under the fax log. That image file can be stored, forwarded, moved to other folders, and so forth. It's very convenient, and it gives you a full log of all your faxes. It actually lets you get rid of your fax machine. It's also very easy and convenient to send an email because this system, MXIE, lets you send an email right from your list. So for example, I can go from anybody I want to in my full company directory, click on them on the right click send an email, and up pops Outlook. A lot of systems don't let you do this. This is very convenient, it's fully integrated, and makes contacting people you need to very simple and elegant. Sending a voicemail is also very easy. Once again, right click on the contact you want, click on the send a voicemail, and up pops the voicemail wizard. So I'll record the voicemail here, send it, select others if I need to, and we're done. You can also initiate conference calls with one right click as well. MXIE is also integrated with MX Meeting, Zultys' collaborative web conferencing system. To launch a web conference, you simply click on the MX Meeting icon in the top navigation bar. This automatically launches the MX Meeting control panel and login. This lets you schedule a web conference, start an on-demand web conference, or join one in progress. It also lets you do seminars, interactive collaborative sessions, and remote desktop assistance. Other features of MXIE include admin roles, the ability to do call monitoring and margins for contact center managers, create customized call handling rules, such as alternative voicemails based upon inbound caller ID, and a lot more. A variant of MXIE called MXAdmin is the GUI that lets you contact and control all the functions within your MX250 and MX30 IPBXs. There's a lot to MXIE under the hood. It's a very simple, powerful system that wraps all your unified communications tools into one desktop client for the end user.